Welcome everybody to today's high altitude breathwork training session. If you can, go ahead and make your way into a seated position. We're going to do this entire breathwork training workshop from that seat, from that chair. There's a couple of health warnings. If you in fact do have any underlying heart conditions of any kind, or if you are in the first trimester of pregnancy, then today's breathwork session is not going to be appropriate for you. You can still stay on. There will be maybe a few things that you can do, but if you if you are pregnant or you have some heart conditions, today's session is not appropriate for you. So from that seated position, we're going to do a short little warm up here. Go ahead and raise your hands up above your head. Grab your right wrist with your left hand, and you're going to pull yourself to your side, to the left, opening up the rib cage on your right hand side. And I want you to take a deep breath from here just to open up that rib cage. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, move back to center. Which wrist is being held and which hand is holding? Lean to your right side now. Open up the rib cage on your left side. Take a nice big deep breath. Exhale, come to center. Good. Drop your hands, shake out the hands, move the shoulders. We're going to take a series of big deep breaths here to fill up our lungs as much as possible. So go ahead and take a deep inhale. Hold this just for a moment. See if you can sniff in a bit more air. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, let it go. As you're exhaling, continue to exhale. Squeeze every last bit of air that you can out of your lungs. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Push the last little bit of air out. Good. And now inhale again. Deep inhale. Fill up as much as you can. Once again, get to the top of that inhale. See if you can sniff in a bit more air. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, let it go. This will be our last exhale here. Exhale, exhale. Push the air out. Push, push, push. If you need to rock forward slightly, squeeze the abdomen. Make that diaphragm work. 3, 2, 1. Good. Allow an inhale. Breathe normally. That's our little warm up here. We're going to do a series of exercises now. I'll call out what we're doing and I'll explain it briefly. Our first exercise is going to be something called small breath holds. So from that seated position, I want you to sit up nice and straight. Relax your arms to your side. Relax the shoulders. We're going to take a series of small breath holds and just hold it for a count of 5. The hold is going to be after an exhale though. So go ahead and take a normal inhale in through your nose. Exhale out. At the bottom of that exhale, pinch the nose and hold your breath here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the nose, breathe in through your nose. All of our breaths in after a breath hold are going to be immediately in through the nose. We're going to harness the power of nasal nitric oxide, get nitric oxide into the system here, which is going to help with our breath holds. And for example, if you were doing this as a warm up, it would help with whatever exercises you're doing after. Good. We're going to do a few more of these breath holds. So go ahead and take a normal inhale through your nose. Normal exhale. At the bottom of that exhale, pinch your nose, hold your breath. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in through your nose. Good job. Breathe normally here. Breathe normally in between these breath holds, roughly 2 to 3 breaths. If you do this exercise on your own, that's what I recommend. This is a great little warm-up exercise. Good. Take one last inhale through your nose. Take an exhale. At the bottom of that exhale, passive exhale, pinch the nose, hold the breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, breathe in. Breathe normally. Calming the body, calming the mind here. As I mentioned, harnessing the power of nasal nitric oxide. We're creating just the littlest bit of air hunger with those short breath holds as well, which is an indication that CO2 is rising in the blood. Now go ahead and take one last inhale. Exhale. Pinch and hold. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, breathe in. Good. We're going to go on to another exercise here called breathe light, still from that seated position. Relax your shoulders, relax your arms to your side. Breathe light is an exercise where we are going to literally breathe lighter and slower than we normally would. What this is going to do is invite the feeling of air hunger into the system. That's an indication that carbon dioxide levels are rising in the blood, which is good because here we're trying to train our carbon dioxide tolerance. So if you reach that level of air hunger, feeling like you need to take a big deep breath and it's uncomfortable, try to straddle that line between comfort and discomfort. So it's a tolerable level of air hunger and you can sustain it for the roughly 2 to 3 minutes that we're going to do this exercise. So if this is your first time doing this, I advise you to use your finger, your pointer finger, as a guide here. Put it right beneath your nose, resting on your upper lip. Taking a few normal breaths in and out through your nose, maybe you notice the feeling of air as it runs across your finger on the way in, and then more moist, warm air as it runs back out across your finger on the way out. Just noticing your breath. Good. Now go ahead and try to slow down your breathing here. Slow down maybe as much as you reach the point that you can't even feel the air run across your finger on the way in, back out across your finger on the way out. Really slowing down your breathing. Again, we're breathing lighter than we normally would. That means slower. It also means potentially we're bringing in less air. If at this point you're feeling that sensation of air hunger, good. We want that to be tolerable. Still try to control your breathing on the way in and then on the way out. It's tough, maybe at the top of the inhale or at the bottom of the exhale. Those may be moments where the breath seems hard to control. Try to control it as you breathe in and you breathe out. We're going to be here for just another 45 seconds or so. If you want to and you have the breath pace, you can drop your hand off of your lip. Continue to breathe lighter and more slowly than usual, though. We're here for another 20 seconds. You can do this. Stick with it. You've just got 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go allow your natural breath to come back to you. Good. Here, if you've attended a virtual workshop, sometimes after Breathe Light demo, we do a physiological sigh, which is a double inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. But given this is a training itself, we don't want to offload all that carbon dioxide quickly. We're trying to harness the power of carbon dioxide and improve our tolerance to it. So we're not going to do that breathing exercise right now. What we're going to move to next is something called rock and roll breathing. This is going to strengthen our inhalation muscles. I'm actually going to move my camera just so that you can see me from a seated position, do this a bit easier. So just give me one moment here. This might look a little funny, just for a second. Bear with me. Okay, so I am seated now. I'm just gonna point it up just a bit more. Okay. Trying to get this right. Okay, I am seated. I'm with you, you can see me. What we're gonna do is relax the hands down on the tops of your thighs, okay? What we're going to do in rock and roll breathing is we're going to rock forward as we exhale. And then we're going to begin a very forceful inhale in through the nose. We're going to use the nose because it's a smaller passageway, which is going to create a little bit of resistance on the inhale. And as we roll back up, you're going to be inhaling as strong and as full as you can. Get to the top of that inhale. That should be the same time that your back becomes nice and straight. Bring in as much air as we can. We want to fill the lungs as much as possible. And then we're going to exhale passively again and rock forward. Inhale, we roll back up. I'm going to demo it just 2 times here so you see what it looks like. Then I'm going to guide you through it, 2 different sets of 10 reps of this exercise. So here we go. I'm exhaling and rocking forward. Now I'm inhaling, rolling back up. Full inhale. Exhale passively. As I inhale here, I'm first going to bring my head and my neck up. Continue the inhale to straight up and down. Full inhale. Good. Let's do 10 in a row now. Exhale passively. Rock forward. Inhale. Roll back up. Good. Rock forward. Inhale, roll back up. Keep going on your own here. Exhale passively, rock forward. Bring the neck up first. Inhale and roll back up. Good. We're going to do 5 more. Squeeze the air out at the end of that exhale. Pull in as much air as possible on the inhale. Good. 3 more. Good. 2 more. Last one. Good. Inhale, inhale, inhale on this last one. Hold it just for 3, 2, 1. Let it go. To recover here for the next minute or so, we're going to do a 5 count inhale, 5 count exhale. That comes out to about 6 breaths per minute. So go ahead and inhale, nice and calm. 3, 2, 1, and exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Just slowly inhale and exhale. Just let the breath go. 3, 2, 1. Last recovery breath. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go into our second set of rock and roll breathing. Exhale, let the breath go. Squeeze the air out. This time, if you want a little extra resistance, block one nostril. Begin that inhale. Bring yourself up to seated. Good. Exhale, let it go. Squeeze the air out. Block one nostril. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Squeeze the air out. Block one nostril. Inhale. Always begin with the neck coming up first. Inhale as much as you can and exhale. Good. Keep the rhythm going. Rock and roll breathing here. We want to reach the end of each end of the spectrum. Full exhale, full inhale. Good. 5 more reps here. You can do it. Good. Deep inhales, full exhales. When we inhale, we're engaging the diaphragm muscle, a big breathing motor, as we call it, beneath the lungs. We're also engaging the outer intercostal muscles for the inhalation strength. Good. 2 more reps. Nice work. Last rep here. Exhale, fully rock forward, block one nostril. Inhale fully, roll back up. Good. Nice work. Next up, moving in to our expiratory muscle strength here. This is something called exhale pulsations, okay? If you've ever done breath of fire, if you were on our recent virtual workshop, we did Kapalbhati, breath of fire, exhale pulsations. We're going to do that again here. We're going to do 120 sharp exhales through the nose. The inhale, after the exhale, the inhale should be passive and almost happen naturally. If you just open up the airway of your nose and allow the air to come back in, that should be what your exhale looks like. What the inhale looks like. On the exhale, we're going to be making these sharp and quick. It's kind of like you're blowing a snot rocket with your nose. Okay. So If you got that tissue ready, hopefully not your shirt. If you got a tissue handy, go ahead and grab that. We're going to do 120 exhale pulsations now. Sharp exhale through the nose and a normal passive inhale in. I already need my tissue. I have one hand on the lower belly that helps me know that I'm engaging my diaphragm, my abdomen with every exhale. Helps me focus on this being the place where my exhale is happening. Working on the abdomen strength. That is your primary exhalation muscle. Sharp exhale, passive inhale. Sharp exhale, passive inhale. Good. We're about halfway through. We're going to do about 60 more of these. Good work. We want to keep a nice straight back as you do these. We don't want to be rocking back and forth here. We want straight back, all the pressure happening for each exhale happening here in the abdomen. You've got 30 more. If the abdomen's feeling tired, good. You're doing it right. Keep going. 20 more. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a nice big breath in. Hold it at the top. And now exhale slowly for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. We're going to do 3 breaths of in for a count of 5, out for a count of 5. So go ahead and inhale for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last recovery breath. In and out. Good. Going to go right into our second round of exhale pulsations. Put that hand on the abdomen, lower belly. Go ahead and begin now. Sharp exhales through the nose, passive inhales in through the nose. See if you can pick up the pace here. Really push it this set. We want all the pressure of each exhale happening here in the abdomen. Make the abs burn here. We're working on exhale strength. When you're in the mountains, when you're running, when you're climbing, when you're trekking, that air is thinner. We need to work harder to do our breathing. It's all about full gas exchange when you're in the altitude. That means full exhale, full inhale. Get the air in, get the air out. This is going to help us accomplish that. Keep going. You've got about 50 more. Good. Keep going. 25 more. Remember to keep a nice straight back. I was bouncing up and down because I'm on the side of a bed here. Hopefully your chair is a little bit more solid than mine is. Keep going. 10 more reps. Exhale strong, passive inhale. Exhale strong, passive inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Take a nice big breath in now. Fill up your lungs. Fill up, fill up, fill up. And we're going to exhale on a count of 10, 9, 8. Exhaling, let the breath go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Our final exercise here is a bit of hypoxic exercise, okay? What we're going to do is a 3-part breath. So we're going to take continuous breaths, first engaging part 1, which is the belly, part 2 in the chest. That third part is a full exhale through the mouth here. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. We're going to do a series of these all in a row, maybe 10 to 15 deep breaths here. You might notice you could feel lightheaded when you do this, or you might feel some tingling sensations in the hands, maybe the feet, maybe somewhere in the neck area. That's all normal. If that's too uncomfortable for you, go ahead and slow down your breathing and breathe normally. The biochemistry of the blood will resettle there. But if you can, stick with it for 10 to 15 deep breaths. After we're done there, we're going to take a passive exhale, one last exhale. Don't squeeze the air out, just a passive exhale. And we're going to hold the breath. You're going to sit, you're going to relax. I want you to hold your breath for as long as you can here. That is the critical moment of this particular breathing exercise where we're trying to reach a level of acute hypoxia in our system. This will help train the body to get used to that and start to make those very targeted adaptations in your body, which will help you when you arrive at altitude. So that is what we're going to do next. 3-part Dirga in pranayama breath. Go ahead and place your hands, one up on your chest, one on your lower belly here for these breaths. Take a deep breath in through your nose to fill up the belly first. Now continue that inhale into your chest. Exhale through your mouth. Good, that's one. Deep inhale, belly, chest. Exhale. Good, belly, chest. Exhale. Think of it like you're breathing in, out. Good. In, out. Good. In, out. Keep going. In, out. In, out. Keep breathing. You might start feeling lightheaded, maybe some tingling sensations. That's all to be expected here. Breathe deeply in, exhale passively out through the mouth. Good. Let's go for 5 more here. You can do it. 4 more. In, out. In, out. 2 more. In, out. Last one on your own. In, out. Now with me, take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go through your mouth and hold. Put your hands back on your knees. Relax your shoulders. If you're comfortable with it, go ahead and close your eyes. Just observe your body. Notice how your body is still, yet you might be able to feel some energy still flowing through your body. Just observe and relax. Remember, you're trying to hold your breath for as long as you can here. Whenever you need to take a breath, go ahead and take a deep breath in, hold that just for a moment, and then exhale and breathe normally until the rest of us can catch up. Maybe you're still holding your breath here. If you are, great job. Continue to relax. If you're holding on to any tension anywhere in your body, try to relax into that tension. Good work. If you have not yet taken your recovery breath, I will guide you through one in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you haven't yet taken a deep breath with me, go ahead and take a deep inhale. Hold it just for a moment. Notice how that fresh breath feels. 3, 2, 1. Exhale and let it go. Here, if your eyes are still closed, I invite you to go ahead and open them up again. Notice how you feel now. Notice if you're feeling any tension in the body. Notice if you're feeling any anxiety up in the brain. Maybe you feel a bit recalibrated in this moment, a bit more present than you did before. This is our breathwork training session. I want to thank you all for joining us here. I hope this was quick and efficient, yet information-packed. If you want to, go ahead and drop some questions or comments inside the comments. And I look forward to seeing you on next breathwork training session.